I have to share another one. Like I just shared this video of Hoblis where he was saying, "Oh, he was promoting pedophilia." He was saying as though pedophilia is a bad thing in Islam, and of course we all know Prophet Muhammad married a 9-year-old Aisha, and there are various hadiths: Bukhari, Muslim, Ibn Majah, Tirmidhi. There's so many Sahih hadiths. In traditional Islam, there's no denial of that. So this photograph was actually doing rounds on social media. This girl is Nuha Ahmed, and she's married this old man. Her father faked her age and gave her up to this old man to marry her. This is how girls are treated under Islamic values or Islamic laws and rules. She's still a little child and could be the grandchild of her husband, but no, she's soon. Who knows? I really hope that doesn't happen, but she might end up becoming a mother soon. Look at this. Look at this. But a lot of Muslims were actually condemning that behavior. A lot of Muslims were like, oh, this is horrible. This is terrible. No, Islam doesn't do that. Islam has got nothing to do with that. And then you wonder what world these Muslims are living on. This is why you have to laugh at their ignorance. These people don't know any of this. Look at this kid. She's just a little kid. I think she's 10 years old. Can you imagine this is what Aisha would have looked like? I mean, kids these days are slightly bigger than what they used to be because the average height has gone up because of better nutrition. This kid has married this guy, and this guy is probably around 50. I'd say this is exactly, I think this is the best representation of the hadith that I'm about to show you. This one. The Messenger of Allah married me when I was 9, and I lived with him for 9 years. The Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. Consummated means obviously he raped her. Hisham said, I have been informed that Aisha remained with the Prophet for 9 years. And then and the worst thing is Muhammad conveniently got a Quranic verse as well, that all my wives are not allowed to marry anyone from the Muslim community or anyone else for that matter, because Allah has told me that my wives have become the mothers of the entire ummah, the entire nation. And since you can't marry your mums, therefore, you can't marry. So Aisha was only 18 years old when she became a widow, and she was not allowed to marry. But funnily enough, Muhammad also got another verse in which he said, I am not your father. Muhammad's wives are mothers of the ummah. And he made this up because he was a jealous man. He didn't want them to, move on to other men. He was a jealous man. But he himself says that I'm not a father. Why? Because who marries a father? No, I'm not your father. Come. And got another verse as well, obviously, the infamous one, that if women are not allowed to present themselves in marriage. There are various hadiths that actually say that only an adulterer woman. The Messenger of Allah said no woman should arrange the marriage of another woman, meaning a woman can't even arrange the marriage of her daughter or her younger sister or anyone. And no woman should arrange her own marriage. The adulteress is the one who arranges her own marriage. But so a woman can't arrange for her own marriage or any other woman. So only an adulteress arranges for her own marriage or for any other woman. That's one rule. But then Muhammad's like, what am I going to do? How can I miss out on the opportunity? Because who doesn't want a man for a woman to walk up to him and say, hey, would you marry me? But hang on, he's made the rule. Women can't do that. But then he conveniently gets this verse. Surah Azab. He goes, "O Prophet," that's a long verse. Anyway, and daughters of your maternal aunts who have migrated with you, and a believing woman who offers herself for marrying the Prophet without dower. So if a woman offers herself to Muhammad, then that's okay. If the Prophet wishes to bring her into his marriage, these rules being exclusive for you, only a special discount for our dearly beloved Prophet Muhammad. How could you not see this is all BS, made up BS by this man? Women can't arrange their own marriage unless they're offering themselves in marriage to Muhammad. That's allowed. So that's just the nature of this. What does David Wood say? This is obviously the most fake prophet in history. That's the nature of Islam, and then these people still believe in this.
To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.